Number 4, global spare. Thank you.
No, I just nobody really thought this through, obviously. So.
I got you. I got you.
I just don't have a VOG for you.
It'll be on the minute you want it to be. What's that? We've got a mixer out front. It'll be on for you in just a moment. Okay.
She's still talking.
That's this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. This is your 2-minute warning. I have a 9 and a 10-year-old little boy and a little girl, so I always give them warnings. This is your 2-minute warning. We're going to get started here in 2 minutes.
Oh, there we go. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. Welcome to the Miami Grand Prix. To all the race goers, registered bidders, Bonhams Cars customers and collectors around the world, good evening indeed from me to you all here in South Florida. My name is Martin ten Holder. I'm the Managing Director of Bonhams Cars and I will be your auctioneer for today. And next to me is my colleague Richard Stafford, specialist for us in London, Richard, who will be reading to you of everything that we have on offer. On behalf of the entire team of Bonhams Cars, we welcome you to the fabulous Miami International Autodrome, home of the Formula One Crypto.com Miami Grand Prix, for our first ever auction here at this magnificent location. We are very, very delighted tonight to present you a breathtaking collection of luxury cars, old and new, from some of the world's greatest automotive manufacturers. Whether it's Ferrari, Bugatti, Porsche, Aston Martin, Rolls-Royce, Mercedes, we will have it, and it will come across the block for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And while I'm hugely proud also to our team and the huge efforts they've been put in curating this collection and this sale, I also wanted to take the opportunity to thank a couple of people without whom this event simply would not have been possible. And one of them is standing over there. Firstly, on behalf of our team, I would like to extend our thanks and gratitude to our host of the evening, Tyler Ebb, President of the South Florida Motorsports and organizer of the Miami Grand Prix. Tyler, thank you very much. Thank you very much, of course, also to your team, Kathy Nowak. We're super thrilled to be here at the Hard Rock Stadium. I would also remiss, ladies and gentlemen, for this evening, not to mention one of our great friends and one of the nicest and quickest guys on the racetrack, Gilles de Ferran. As well as being a double Champ Car champion and the winner of the 2003 Indy 500. Jill was here with Tyler, Kathy, and all of us back in September 2023 when we came up with the idea of doing this together. So our sadness is that he's not here with us tonight to see it, and our thank yous, and of course our love goes out to him. Now, it is now my great pleasure and privilege to hand over the mic, or actually you have your own mic, so Tyler, you're all good to go, to our host of this evening, Mr. Tyler Ebb of South Florida Motorsports. Tyler, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Martin. What a beautiful night. How great is this Miami International Autodrome, Bonhams? What a treat to see all of you. So this started all with a phone call from a good friend, Richard Cregan, who I don't know if Richard is here. If he is, he should raise his hand. Richard was part of the team that created this venue and created the opportunity for us to pull this Grand Prix off. And I got a call from him, and he said, I have an old friend I'd like you to talk to. And that led to a couple of conversations, and it led to an introduction to Martin. And I can't say enough about Kathy Novak on our team, working with Martin and his team to put this together. It is a true honor to put this together tonight. One of the things that's hard about an organizer and a promoter is you have to reinvent yourself every single year. It's a challenge, and it's one that we accept and we get excited for. This opportunity tonight is one of the things that we have really leaned into about how we are going to evolve this year. We believe in the car culture of South Florida. We believe that Miami International Autodrome can be a place where people come to share that passion. And we believe tonight is one of the first steps there. So on behalf of the whole team at South Florida Motorsports, the Miami Grand Prix, and a dear thank you to Martin and his team. Let's get this show on the road, Martin. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you very much, Tyler. Thank you very much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, before we start with the auction, we always have a few announcements, a little bit of housekeeping so that you know who you're dealing with, what we're doing, and how we're conducting the auction. So the auction, ladies and gentlemen, is being conducted pursuant to the conditions of sale, which are included in the print and online catalog and published on our website. We suggest that you read these conditions carefully, particularly as they apply to this sale, which is sale number 30209, with lots 1 to 30. For today's auction, Bonhams Cars is operating as a Florida vehicle dealer with the license number VI-1087220-2. The purchase price, ladies and gentlemen, is the sum of the final bid plus the buyer's premium and all applicable taxes. The buyer's premium for the motor car, so that's a lots number 9 till 30, is 12% of the final bid price. The buyer's premium for the automobilia, so those are the helmets we'll start off with, ladies and gentlemen, lots 1 to 7, is 28% on the first 50,000 of the bid price, 27% on the amount of the bid price above 50,000 up to $1 million, 21 over the amount of $1 million and up to including 6 million, and then if you're still bidding over 6 million, it's 14.5%. So at that point, it's getting really interesting. Interested bidders should read the bidder information section of the print and online catalog again regarding taxes and license fees. And you should also note that as your auctioneer, I may open the bidding on any lot below the reserve by placing a bid on behalf of the seller, and I may further bid on behalf of the seller up to the reserve by placing responsive or consecutive bids to a lot. Except as expressly stated in the conditions of sale, all the items are sold as is, so we ask that you bid on items that you've previewed or for which you've received condition reports. Sale room notices that list corrections or updates to lot details are posted on the lot detail page online and will be announced by me or Richard here tonight as applicable. We ask also that you pay for your purchases by 12 p.m. on Monday, May 6th. Cashiers will be available during and after the auction tonight, and on Sunday, May 5th from 10:30 a.m. to 7 p.m., and on Monday, May 6th from 8:30 till 12 p.m. at the Bonhams Cars Marquee. And the lotto collection will occur at an offsite location in Miami starting Tuesday, May 7th. So that's a lot of information, ladies and gentlemen, and with that, we're pleased to start the auction, finally, at lot 1.
Absolutely, and I would be remiss if I didn't say it. It is lights out and away we go, starting off this auction with this fabulous collection of race helmets here, all used by some of the titans of the sport and all used racing for Scuderia Ferrari. And starting with lot number 1, Jean Alesi's 1995 season-worn helmet. He wore this on his way to 5th in the World Drivers' Championship, driving the Ferrari 412 T2. It's no reserve. We are here to sell it. Martin.
Thank you very much. The helmet by Jean Alesi. And we're going to start the bidding here, ladies and gentlemen, without reserve. Oh, we can start basically anywhere, can't we? We're going to start the bidding at $1,000. And I have $1,000 bid already for Jean Alesi. $1,200, $1,400, $1,600. Would you like $1,800, $1,800, $2,000? I have $2,000, $2,000. Who gave me 2,200, 2,500 against 2,800. $3,000 up front. $3,000 is the gentleman in pink, like me. I like it. $3,200. Sir, are you still bidding? I've got $3,200 on my left. $3,200 is right in the back. 3,005 is on the phone now. 3,800 standing all the way in the back at 3,800. Any advance? I love the lights in my face. That normally you can see a bit. 3,008. Internet 4,000. 4,000 against you in the back. 4,200 against you on the internet now. 4,200 is your bid, sir. 4,000. I've got 4,500. Where's that bid, Barry? That's my bid. That's my bid at 4,200. I appreciate it. Thank you. Are you still bidding with me, Pierre? 4,200 is your bid, sir. I have you right there. Online. Any advance? Online 4,800 now. 4,008. The next bid is 5, sir. For Jean Alesi, 5,000, 5,000 now, $5,000 now. At $5,000 against you on the internet at 5. Shall we make it 5 and 5? Still your bid. 5,500 online. 6,000. The bid is at 6 now online against you. Can we go 6 and 5? 6,000 is your bid, sir. 6 and 5 online with the internet bidder. Shall we go 7? 7,000 I have now. 7,000. The bid is 7,000 now. Online 7 and 5 with the online bidder. 8,000. Is that a bid, sir? 8,000 I have back in the room. 8,000, thank you. 8,000 is your bid. Online, it's against you now. 8,000 is the bid in the room. It's your bid, sir. 8,005, 9,000. Merci beaucoup. 9,000 now. 9,000. 9,500. 9,500. 9,005 against you. 10,000. 10,000. Siamo in Italia, Ferrari. 10,000 now. The bid is in 10,000 now. 11,000 with my online bidder on my screen right here. Would you like to make it 12? I have 12,000 now. 12,000 now. Your bid, sir. At 12,000 now. 12,000 online against you. Where are you? There's the camera. 13,000 online. Clicking still away. 13,000. Would you like 13? Would you like 14? 14,000. The bid is now at 14. 14,000 against the internet bid at 15,000. 15,000 contre vous. Against you 15,000. No. 15. Is that 15,500? Why not, sir? 15,500. You came all this way. Thank you very much. 15,500. Online, we're going to set the clock. 16,000 straight away. Right back at you. 16,500 maybe. One more try. What do you say? 16,500 is bid. 16,500 online against you now. 16,500 still in the room here at 16,500. Can we go 17,000 online? What are we doing? 16,500 is the bid in the room. It's your bid, sir. And I haven't forgotten about you. Are you still with me? 16,500 then. Online it's against you. It's the gentleman in the room at 16,500. Pierre on the phone against you at 16,500. Going once at 16,500. Twice and selling all the way 17,000 online. I talk too long. I know. It's going to be a long night. Nah, it's going to be fine. I know we have dinners to go to, all important. 17,000 is a bid against you, sir. One more time. Like, you want to give it to the online one? Well, we're not going to give it. I still want them to pay for it, to be fair. But, I mean, that's sort of kind of, you came all this way. One more time, sir. Nope. 17 online, and it's online. It's against you. 17 is online. Eric was looking for you as well. Going once at 17 online and twice. Online bidder at 17,000 and sold at 17,000. Well done. Online 6112.
And with that, we move on to lot number 2 from Ferrari in 1995. It's to Ferrari in 1998. Incredibly well-liked driver, Eddie Irvine, partnered with Michael Schumacher for that season and took it 4th in the championship in the V10 engine, Ferrari F300. It's got his livery there with the shamrock on the back of the helmet, patriotic, and again, no reserve.
And again, no reserve, but we have the bids already coming in online, and we have absentee bidders of people who came and previewed this earlier, so I can start the bidding here, ladies and gentlemen. Straight away at 3,500, 3,008, I have 4,000 now. 4,000 is bid, 4,002, 4,500, 5,000, 5,000, 5,500, 6,000. Is that the bid, sir? 6,000, 6,500 is your bid, sir, for Eddie Irvine. 6 and 5 in the back, 6,500 now. With the gentleman over there, will give me 7,000. Same haircut as me. 7,000 would be the next. That's your bid, sir, at 6 and 5. I've got 7,000 online. 7,000 online. Would you like 7 and 5? No, 7,000. And the bid is at $7,000 online at 7. Any advance at 7,000 for Eddie Irvine at 7. At $7,000 now. 7. Any advance at 7. I've got online at 7,000 and selling all the way at 7,000. Are you sure, sir? At 7,000, maybe one more time? $7,000. I'm going once at $7,000 and twice at 7. Are we all done at 7,000 and selling at $7,000? At $7,000. 7,000 online, 6106.
And on to lot number 3. Well, we saw the Alesi helmet, lot number 1. We are now on to his teammate from the 1995 season, Gard Berger. And he wore this helmet for that season. And it, don't forget, signed on the visor, signed by Gard Berger in his livery with the Austrian flag on the side. No reserve, here to sell it.
Thank you very much, Gard Berger. And we're going to open the bidding here with me, ladies and gentlemen. I have the bidding here with me starting at 2,200, 2,500. 2,500 I have. At 2,500, 2,800 now. 2,800 is bid. It's your bid at 2,800. 3,000 with Gary's bidder. Would you like 3,200? 3,000. 3,200 with the lady. Against you, sir. 3,200, 3,500 is next. Who's my 3,500? On the phone, 3,500. I've got 3,500 on the phone. Who'll give me 3,800? 3,800 back with you, ma'am. 3,800 is against you, Pierre. 3,800 ladies bid at 3,800. It's your bid, ma'am. Exactly. 3,800. Any advance at 3,800? 4,000 online. 4,200, thank you. 4,200 against you now online at 4,200. Where's my camera? Right there. 4,200. 4,500 with James on the phone. 4,800. Back in the room at 4,800. Well, on the track, to be fair. But 4,800 is the bid. At 4,800, can we make it 5, James? 5,000. 5 and 5. 5,500 now. Against you, James. Shall we go 6? 6,000. On the phone again. And 500, thank you. 6 and 5. Can we go 7? 6,500 is against you, James. 6 and 5, the bid is against you too, Pierre. 6,500, 7,000. And 500. You don't waste. I love it. 7,005, you go straight in. 7,005. 8,000. 8,000. And I said that in the famous last words. 8,000. Are you still bidding with me, ma'am? 8,000. Thank you very much. 8,005. 8 and 5 is the bid, James. Ahead of you now at 8 and 5. Shall we go 9? 8,500 now. 8,500, the bid is ahead of you, 9,000. Can we go 9 and 5? 9,000 is the bid, at $9,000, and it's going to James. Don't let it slip away, at 9,000. 9,000 then. James is bid at 9,000, online. Are we done? 9 and 5. 9 and 5, with Barry's bidder, 9 and 5. Yeah, same, 9 and 5. 10,000. 10,000. What do you think? 10,000. $10,000. Shall we go one more time, or are you done? At 10,000, it's James's bid. At 10,000. $10,000 then. Going once at 10,000. 11,000, new bid, standing. All the way in the back. 11,000 on my right. On the left, you feel free to participate. 11,000 is the bid. Against you, James. 11,000 then. Am I selling at 11,000? 11,000 standing in the room at 11,000. 11,000 and going once at 11,000. 11,500. Would you like 12? 12,000 ahead. Would you like 12 and 5? You have to be quick, James. 12,000 is the bid against you at 12,000 then. 12,000 is the bid. 12,000 going once at 12,000 and twice online as well. 12,000. Am I selling at 12,000? At $12,000. $12,000. 12,000. Thank you. 385. That was a 5, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Barry.
Well, on to lot number 4 now, and it is time for Nigel Mansell, our Nige, as we call him in the UK. In the 1989-1990 seasons, driving for Ferrari, came 4th and 5th in those seasons, used this helmet, and always racing with those patriotic Union Jack red, white, and blue colours. Again, no reserve.
You mean patriotic in your country?
Patriotic.
Yes, but the colours are fine. The colours are fine. All right, we're going to actually for this country, for your country, my country, Nigel Mansell, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to open the bidding here with me. Let's see, what do we have? I've got 1,215, 1,500 only, 1,800, 2,000, 2,225, 2,800. I've got 2,800 there, 3,000 now. Straight to second row, 3,000, 3,000, 3,200,
10,000.
10,000, sir. That's more like it. Thank you. There we go. Oh, you put your hand up. No. 11,000. Oh, they're straight. 15,000. 15,000 on the phone. Is that 16? 16 I have. 20,000 on the phone again. 20's on the phone. Ahead of you. 22 next. 22 I have. 22,000 now. Who'll give me 25? 22 is the bid. 22,000.
Internet, sir.
25. Ahead of you on the internet. 25, sir. Shall we go again? Do you want to go at 28? 28 I have. Against you, James. Against the internet as well. 28,000 now. 28,000. Who'll give me 30? It's your bid, sir. 28,000. And against you standing in the back as well and seated. 28,000. James, it's 30,000. 30,000 ahead of you, sir. 30,000. Would you like to go 32? It's 30,000 with James on the phone. 32,000, James, ahead of you. 32,000. 32,000, and the bid is 32,000 and selling right in front of me at 32,000. $32,000 then. 34 I'll take, not 33. 34 I'll take. 32,000, the bid is at 32. Am I selling it at 32, James? 32,000 then, going once at 32,000, and twice at 32,000, and selling all the way at 32,000 at 32,000. It's your bid, sir. 32,000, was that a 342? Thank you very much, 32,000.
Well, we move on with lot number 5, one of the true icons of the sport here that we all love, Formula One. It is the helmet of the incomparable Gilles Villeneuve, worn in the 1981 and 82 seasons, driving for Ferrari in the turbocharged 126 single-seat racer with the iconic stylized V for Villeneuve on it, first drawn out in the back of the family motorhome on a prototype helmet, creating that instantly recognizable design we can see here on the screens. Once again, we are here to sell it without reserve as part of this fabulous collection of Scuderia Ferrari racing drivers' helmets.
Gilles Villeneuve, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to open the bidding here for this lot, ladies and lots of interest. It is without reserve, but I have the bid already opened here with me at 18, 19, 20,000 I have, 20,000 I have. Who'll give me 22? 22 now, 22,000. The bid is at 22,000. Any advance at 22? 25. 25,000 is your bid. 25,000 now, 25,000 now. 28,000 is ahead of you. 28, 30,000. 30,000 now. The bid is already at 30,000 now. Any advance at $30,000. 30,000. 32 now. 32 now. Against you now. 32 and against your line as well. Next bid is 35. 32,000. The bid is at 30. 35,000 with James. 35,000. 35,000 then. The bid is at $35,000 now at 35. 35 then. At 35,000. Can we make it 38, Pierre? James is 35. 36,000. James, I'll give you 37. 36 is the bid. 36,000. Would you like 37? 37 against you, Pierre. 37 is ahead of you at 37,000. 37,000. 40,000 now, James, ahead of you. $40,000. I'll give you 41 because it was done against you. Would you like 42, Pierre? 41,000 now, Gilles Villeneuve at 41,000 only. Well, 42,000 ahead of you now, James. 42. 42,000. One more time. At 42,000 and against you in the room as well. 42,000. Are we all done at 42 and online? 42,000. And the bid is at 42 and the gavel is up at 42,000 and going once at 42,000. Twice at 42,000. Selling all the way at 42,000 at $42,000. 42,000. 1066.
On now to lot number 6, and it's time for the helmet of 4-time Formula One world champion Alain Prost. He wore this helmet in the 1990 season during his titanic battle, driving for Ferrari against Ayrton Senna in the McLaren, and wore this helmet to second place in the Italian Grand Prix in that season. Again, patriotic to his homeland, blue, white, and red, but very useful
Very,
everyone
very
else as
useful.
well.
Are you right? You want some water? Here you go. Here you go, Rich.
Thank you.
And we're going to open the bidding. Lots of interest, ladies and gentlemen, for this lot. I can open the bidding straight away at $22,000. At $22,000 I have. I've got 25 now. Thank you very much. 25. 25. 28 is against you, Joe. 28,000 now. The bid is at 28,000 now. 28,000 already at 28. At $28,000 now. 30, 32 is next. 32 is next, James. Is that your bid? 30,000 now. 30,000, were you bidding 32? Yes, exactly, 32. 32 ahead of you, Pierre, at 32, and against you in the room as well at 32,000 for the Alain Prost. 32,000 contre vous, Pierre. 32,000. 32,000 is ahead of you. 32,000. I'll give you 34.
Internet, sir.
Internet is 35, even ahead of you both. Thank you very much, Richard. Internet is 35,000 now. At 35,000 now, the bid is at 35,000 now. 35,000 now. Pierre is out. Pierre, 35,000. James, are you still participating at 35? I have 35 and can sell it all the way at 35,000. 36,000, why not? We'll set the clock on you, Internet, for 37. Bear with us. 37 I have out there in the room. 37's in the room. Thank you, sir. 37. Can you go 38, James? 37 now. At 37. 38. 39 will be next, sir. 39. 40,000. 40,000 is against you. Would you like 41? I have 41. 42. 43. 44. 45. 46. 47. 48. 50,000. Thank you, sir. Let's go up in twos again. 52 is next. 52 is next, James. 55. What do you say, sir? 58? 58. Let's go 60. 58 is the bid. No. The bid is 60,000. 58,000 is against you. Come on, James. It's Alain Prost. 58,000, and the gavel is up and it's against you. At 58 then. Going once at 58,000 and twice at 58,000. Fair warning online as well. It's your bid, sir, at 58 and selling at 58 at 58,000. 58,000. Thank you so much. And the pedal was for 342. Yeah.
Well, lot number 7 now, from a 4-time world champion to a 7-time world champion. Michael Schumacher is, for many people, the greatest Formula 1 driver of all time, racing for Ferrari and securing 5 of those world titles for the Scuderia. This helmet used by Michael in the 1997 Italian Grand Prix weekend, driving for Ferrari, of course, signed by him, and a very significant piece of Ferrari memorabilia.
Thank you very much, Michael Schumacher, yeah, from the Italian Grand Prix weekend 1997. And the bidding here starts with me, ladies and gentlemen. I've got 4,000, 4,245, 4,005. 30,000, 30,000, right there. 32, 32 I have. Thank you very much. 35, 38. 38 is on the front row. Who'll give me 40,000? 40,000 I have. 40,000 against you, man. It's your bid at 40,000. 42. 45. 48, thank you very much. Thank you, Joe. 48, 50,000. 55, there we go. 55. 55.
Internet.
60,000 online. What do you say? 65, there we go. Thank you very much. 65 online, it's against you at 65. And against you too, I haven't forgotten about you. 65 now, it's in the room at 65,000. At 65,000, any advance at 65. 65,000 for Michael Schumacher. Michael Schumacher, 70,000. 70,000 is ahead of you. Online against you as well. Would you like 75, man? 75,000, James, against you and against you online too. At 75,000 now. The bid is at 75,000. 75,000. 75,000 now with the lady at 75 for Michael Schumacher. 70,000. 75, 78. Would you like 80,000? Thank you, ma'am. 80,000. 80,000, James, ahead of you. 80,000. 82,000. Would you like 85, ma'am? 85. There we go. Thank you. James, do you want to go 88? 85,000 is the bid. 85,000 is the bid. Do you want to go 88? $85,000. The bid is at 85,000 for Michael Schumacher. 85 with the lady at 85. Online as well. 85 with the gavel up at 85,000. Going once at 85 and twice at 85,000. Fair warning at 85. 87,000. Well, hold on. Well, is that what's wrong with that? It's still up, but it was quite significant. So 89, 90, 90,000. We're going to keep it in Miami. 90,000. It's your bid, ma'am. At 90,000, then the gavel is up. Going once at 90,000 and twice at 90,000. Fair warning at 90 and selling at 90,000. Well done, ma'am. 90,000. Woo! But we have to see your number one more time, just to make it official. 388. 90,388.
Well, as I'm sure you will have heard, unfortunately, lot number 8 has been withdrawn. And do come and talk to the department about that. So we move on with the first of our cars. And it is driving up here onto the track in front of the podium here in Miami. And what a lot of fun it is. There are few cars that can really epitomize a generation like this. The 1960s, the fun, the freedom of the 1960s can be summed up in this car, a Myers-Manx Dune buggy. This is a new build by Myers-Manx, built recently with a remastered 2.0 kit, and their company strapline is Smiles for Miles.
Smiles for
Miles. That is what you'll get from this car.
Well done, Richard. And by the way, this would totally suit you with your outfit today. So we should go. We're going to start the bidding. It's without the reserve, ladies and gentlemen, but I have still opening bids here with me, and I can open a bidding straight away. 32, 35,000 I have. 38, 40,000. 40,000 is bid. Who's 42? 40,000 now. 42,000. In the room, 42,000, your bid, Gordon. Walk over. 42 is against you. 45 is against you both now. 45,000. 48, thank you, sir. 50,000 is against you. I have 50 still here at 50,000. Would you like 52? 50,000 is my bid. At 50,000, and the bid is moved me at 50,000, selling all the way at 50,000 for the buggy. $50,000. Any advance at 50,000 then? 50,000 online as well. We're sending 52. 55 with my absentee bidder against you. 50, 58? 58, 60,000 against you. 62, 65 against you. How about 68? 65, 68 on the phone. On the phone at 68,000. And I'm out of bids at 68,000. Who'll give me 70? What's Louis thinking? 70,000. Would be so close. 68 is the bid. On the phone now. Eric on the phone. 70,000 online. Ahead of you, Eric. At 70,000. Can we go 72? 72 is against you online. Can we go 75? 72 is the bid at 72,000 against you too, sir. I haven't forgotten about you. At 72,000 next to 75. 72,000 now. What do you say? Shall we click one more time? 72,000 then. The bid is at 72,000. Am I selling it then? 75 online. 75. The bid is online at 75. Eric against you at 75. 78 against you online. Can we go 80,000? 78,000 now. And against you too, sir. 78, I haven't forgotten about you. 78,000, what do you say? It's Eric right now, or the internet, but you can have it, and it's right here. You can get straight in. 78,000, no? 78 then, online against you as well. It's Eric's bid. Am I selling the car at 78,000? Then going once at 78,000, and twice at 78,000. Fair warning and selling at 78. At 78,000, Eric's bid, last chance, 78,000. 78,000, well done, 6135.
And on now to lot number 10, pulling up here, something completely unique for you here, ladies and gentlemen, the 1996 Hurlier Intruder Convertible. Carrozzeria Hurlier were French coach builders way back into the 1920s, continuing through making concept cars, prototypes, and much, much more. And when this car was new, Classic and Sports Car wrote about it, tested it, and said, you will get more attention in this than in a brand new Ferrari. And who can disagree? G-Wagon underpinnings, sports car body, retractable hardtop, and $300,000 spent on recent restoration we are told who is ready to turn some heads.
Fantastic. Please note, ladies and gentlemen, that this vehicle is titled as a model year 1990. See the footnote in the invoice text. All right, it's without reserve, ladies and gentlemen. So where shall we start the bidding? Why don't we start at, I don't know, 100,000. We'll give you 100,000 for this. 100,000. Now looking for 100,000 for the car. At 100 only, at an estimate of 250. 100 now. 100 who could get me off at 100,000. 100. 100,000. You know what? It's without reserve. Let's go down. 50. At 50 then. Who'll start me off at 50,000? There we go. In the back. 50 I have. And we're off. And I'm selling it at 50,000. 50,000 is the bid. Any advance at 50,000? It's your bid, sir. At 50. 55. Would you like 60? 60 is right up front. 65 would be next. 60 is right up front. And against you as well, it's still selling at 60,000 only. At 60,000. Any advance, the car is selling. Make no mistake. 60,000. 65. 65 I have already there. Seated. 65. Would you like 70? 65. Is your bid, sir, at 65,000 then. Your bid at 65. Any advance at 65. And by selling that all the way at 65, going once at 65, it's going to be the steal of the night. Twice at 65 and selling at 65,000. $65,000. Yours, sir. Well done. 65. Great purchase. What's your number? 178.
Well, lot number 11 now. We move on to one of the most desirable limited production supercars out there. There were only 333 of these produced for the entire world. It is rarer than a Ferrari Enzo. We don't have it here on the track because it's been sat in the Paddock Club looking fantastic over there. It's the 2023 Aston Martin V12 Vantage Coupe. Standard Vantage has got a V8. This car, as the name suggests, has got that 5.2-litre twin-turbo V12, the biggest engine in the smallest chassis. It is old-school hot rodding, brought right up to date with $100,000 of options on it, and delivery mileage, and importantly, still with its factory warranty.
Thank you very much, Richard. And we have her, of course, ladies and gentlemen, on the screen over there. And we're going to open the bidding here with me. Let's start the bidding with me at 181.90, 200,000. $200,000 now. The bid is at 200,000, 220. Thank you. I have 220,000 now. 220 now. 220,000 now. 250 is next. At $220,000, the bid is at 220. We'll give me 250 now. Right behind you. 250. Would you like 280? Would you like to go back at 280? 250 is right behind you at 250,000. 250,000. The bid is at 250,000. 250,000 now. Against your line as well at 250. No, it's in the back. It's behind you at 250. 280. Thank you. 280,000. Can we go three? At $280,000. The bid is at 280. At $280,000 then. $280,000 against you in the room as well. At 280,000. 290 against you. 290 now. Shall we go 300 again? 290. What do you say? At 290,000. 290,000. The bid is at 290,000. 290,000 then. 290,000, and going once at 290,000, and twice at 290,000, and fair warning at 290, at $290,000. 290,000, well done, $290,000. Lot number 11.
Well, lot number 12. What a car for Miami. It is the 1985 Ferrari Testarossa Targa by EBS. Early car this with a single flying wing mirror, single wheel nuts, and when new, went straight to be converted by EBS in Europe. They cut the roof out, they strengthened the chassis to retain the rigidity, and the vendor tells me it's one of the best driving Testarossas he has had, and he would know. He has spent about $100,000 on the engine rebuild, on the interior, and what better car to cruise around Miami than a convertible Testarossa in yellow. In yellow, exactly. Flashing color in yellow, ladies and gentlemen. A stunning car. And let's start the bidding here with me. We're going to start the bidding here with me at 180, 190, 200,000 at $200,000. $200,000 for the Testarossa, 200. At $200,000, 220, thank you. 220 is online. 220,000, we'll give you 240. At 220,000, I'm looking for 240,000 now. 240 now. 240 now. 240 now. The bid is at 240 now. Can we go 260? 240,000. 240,000. In the back, 260. Thank you, sir. 260 is in the back. At 260,000 now. 260,000 is standing in the back. Against you online. 260. 270,000 is ahead you, sir. 270. Would you like to go to 80? 270,000 now. The bid against you at 280,000. 280,000 now. The bid is at $280,000. 280,000 now. Against you now online at 280,000. What do you say? 290. Would you like 300, sir? No. 290,000. And the bid is at 290,000 now. 290,000. The bid ahead of you at 290. At 290,000.
Are you sure? At 290,000 now. Maybe one more small try. Might just get you there, sir. At 290,000, then at 290. The bid is at 290,000. Then you advance at 290. At $290,000 in the bid is at 290. 290. Fair warning at 290. The gamble is up. Don't let it get away at 290 now. 290,000. Going once at 290 and twice at 290,000. That's just a phone at $290,000. 290,000.
Well, lot number 13 now is the BMW. It's the Z8 Roadster, this one from 2002. This car, these were made famous by James Bond, harking back to, of course, the iconic BMW 507 with the styling here. Really coming to their own in recent years. It's a fabulous example. One of only about 140 produced in this color combination of red, and just under 10,000 miles from new. Comes with its hardtop, as we can see here, and a timeless collector's car.
Thank you, Richard, very, very much. Sold without reserve, ladies and gentlemen, this car for the BMW Z8. So we're going to go starting it off, ladies and gentlemen. Why don't we start it at 130,000 now? 130,000 for the BMW Z8.
At the back.
I have the back right there. 130 is bid, and selling it already all the way at 130,000. Am I selling it at 130? He'll give me 140. 140 now. Joe, your bidder. Thank you very much. Shall we go 150? Bidding right there, 150, right up front. Thank you very much. Who'll give me 160? 160 is against. 170, sir, is the bid at 170,000. 170,000. Yeah, your bid, sir. 175 is on the phone. Who'll give me 180? 175 against you both now at 175 and selling. It's Rupert's bid at 175. Can we go 180? 175 is the bid, and 175 on my left as well. Are we bidding one more time, or am I selling the car? At 175,000 then. 175,000. The bid is on the phone at 175. 175 in the back standing. Would you like 180 as well? 175 and the online bidder at 175,000 and going once at 175. Are you sure? And twice. It's Rupert's bid at 175, at 175,000 and 175,000. Well done, Rupert. 324, 175.
Wow, lot number 14 just pulling in here. This is one of the highlights of today's sale. When the Bugatti Veyron was released, it completely changed the game, becoming the fastest car in the world. First production car to break 250 miles an hour and moving the goalposts in the hypercar world. This is not just any Veyron, this is the Grand Sport, the convertible, still capable of 256 miles an hour with a roof in place, but with that open top motoring. 12,500 miles, 8 litres, 4 turbos, and over 250 miles an hour.
Thank you. A stunning piece of machinery, ladies and gentlemen. The Bugatti Veyron from 2012. And we're going to open a bidding here with me, ladies and gentlemen, at 900, 950, $1 million. At $1 million. I have the bid already at 1 million. $1 million. 1,100,000. The bid is at 1,100,000. 1,100,000 now. 1,100,000. Will you give me 1, 2? At 1,100,000 now. 1,200,000 is against you now. 1,200,000 now. 1,200,000. Can we go 1, 3? 1,050,000 I'll take. 1,250,000. The bid is at 1,250,000. Shall we make it 1, 3? 1,250,000 is now is against. Shall we go? 1,250,000. 1,300,000 and 1,300,000. Shall we go 50? Same courtesy. And 50. 1,350,000 now against you. Shall we go 1, 4? It's 1,350,000. Now the bid's at 1,350,000. Can we go 1, 4? At 1,350,000. 1,400,000. 1,400,000 now. At 1,400,000. And 50. 1,450,000 now. Shall we go 1, 5? It's 1,450,000. It's 1,450,000. It's your bid at 1,400,000. 1,450,000 now. Can we go 1, 5? 1,450,000 then. The bid's at 1,500,000. Against you both now at 1,500,000 now. You give me 50. 1,500,000. 550 online as well. 1,550,000. The bid's at 1,550,000. 1,550,000. The bid's at 1,550,000. Any advance at 1,550,000. 1,550,000 for the Bugatti Chiron.
Veyron.
Did I say Chiron?
You said Chiron.
Oh my God, that would be good. That would be great. 1 million for the Veyron. 1,550,000 would be next. 1,500,000 is 50 is the bid. At 1,550,000, are we all done? 1,550,000. Fair warning. 1,550,000.
Well, on now to lot number 15, the ultimate in motoring luxury from the 1960s, 1965, Rolls-Royce Silver Cloud 3, the drop head coupe, one of only 52 of these built in left-hand drive. It's showing on the screens here, one of the most expensive open-top cars when new. with the power hood, with the power windows, with the air conditioning, many more options. Triple black, black with black with black. Looking fabulous here, extensively restored. Over to you.
Thank you very much, Richard. All right, the Rolls-Royce Silver Cloud 3, and we're going to open the bidding here with me, ladies and gentlemen, at $220,000. $220,000. Bid is at $220,000. $220,000 now at $220. Any advance at $220,000 will give me $240. $240. Thank you. $240. Seated at $240,000. $260 now. Thank you. Online at $260,000. The bid is at $260,000. $260 is against you. $260,000. Here we go. $270 at $260,000 and $270,000 against your line at $270. Can we go $280? $270,000 now. Still against you at $270. $270,000 now. $270,000 now. $270. Any advance at $270,000 with the bid at $270,000 then. $270,000 and fair warning at $270. The gavel is up at $270,000. Going once at $270,000 and twice at $270,000 at $270,000 at $280,000. That's your bid, sir. Now. I know, Barry. Thank you. $280,000. The bid is at $280,000 now. Back in the room at $280. At $280,000 now. $280,000 is your bid, sir, at $280,000 and selling all the way at $280,000 now. $280,000 and your bid at $280,000 for the Rolls-Royce. Going once again at $280,000. Are we all done now? Online as well. It is selling here in the room at $280,000, twice at $280,000 and selling at $280,000. Fair warning. Yours at $280,000. Well done. Paddle 388.
Well done there, and it's lot number 16 next. It is Porsche time here in Miami for the first time in this auction. The 1988 Porsche 959, the comfort example. The 959 was a technological tour de force in the 1980s. Twin turbos, all-wheel drive, carbon fiber and Nomex. It set the precedent for the hypercars of the future. This one with a Formula One history, previously owned by Formula One driver Eddie Irvine, and recent restoration by Porsche themselves. No better person to work on it. Porsche themselves restored it at a cost of €250,000. That's about $270,000 with numerous upgrades as well.
Thank you very much, and we are pleased and proud, ladies and gentlemen, to be offered this car here for you tonight. And we're going to open the bidding here with me, ladies and gentlemen, at $950, $1,100,000, at $1,100,000 now. Looking for $1,200,000 at $1,100,000 now. The bid is at $1,100,000. $1,150,000 I'll take, of course. $1,150,000. Why not? $1,200,000 is against you. Right back. $1,200,000. Can we go 50? $1,250,000 will be next. $1,250,000. $1,250,000 now. $1,300,000. $1,300,000. It is at $1,300,000 now. $1,300,000. Next is $1,350,000. $1,350,000. Thank you. $1,350,000 now. Can we go 1,400,000? $1,400,000. $1,400,000. The bid is against you now. $1,400,000. And $1,400,000 against the phones as well. And $1,400,000. Who give me 50? $1,400,000 now. $1,450,000. Again with the online bidder. Can you go 1,500,000? $1,450,000 now. $1,450,000. Shall we go 1,500,000? $1,450,000. The bid is at $1,500,000. Back in the room. Thank you very much. $1,500,000. Who'll give me 50? $1,500,000 now. The bid is at $1,500,000. At $1,500,000. At $1,500,000. Shall we go 50? One more time. $1,500,000. I see you hovering. $1,550,000. Can we go 1,600,000? $1,550,000 now. The bid is at $1,550,000. $1,550,000 now. Fair warning, $1,550,000. Shall we go 1,600,000? $1,500,000. $1,600,000 now. The bid is at $1,600,000 now for the Porsche 959 at $1,600,000.
Colour on this car, graphite metallic, and with those dark grey wheels on it, looks very good here. Don't forget those invoices, €250,000, the poster child of the 1980s, the 959. They're on Porsche's answer to the Ferrari F40. Looking fabulous here in Miami.
Thank you very much. We've got the bid at $1,600,000 now. $1,650,000 will be next. $1,600,000. The bid is at $1,600,000. Shall we go? $1,650,000 will be next. Also on the phones at $1,600,000 now. $1,600,000 then. The bid is at $1,600,000 now. Against you, $1,600,000. Any advance at $1,600,000? $1,600,000 then. At $1,600,000 then. Gavel is up. $1,600,000. Going once at $1,600,000. Twice at $1,600,000 now. The bid is at $1,600,000 and $1,600,000. $1,600,000. Thank you very much. $1,600,000.
Well, lot number 17, what we have here is nothing short of astounding. For the very best clients of Ferrari, they have the special projects program. for a tailored specification, building a car from the ground up using underpinnings of one of their top models with a design worked with the client, signed off by the client, with the Ferrari designers. And I think we have, do we have a video on this? We have a video. Well, as you can see there, the 2011 Ferrari SP30, built on the 599 GTO, comes with its design verification model. This is a unique opportunity to buy one of these special project cars at a public auction, and with only 121 miles on the clock, and very importantly, titled in the US. It's on a show and display title. It's titled in the US, a unique part of Ferrari's history.
Thank you very much, Richard. The Ferrari SP30 Berlinetta from 2011. And we're going to open the bidding here, ladies and gentlemen, with me at 1.2, $1.2 million. 1.3 I have standing. Thank you very much. 1.3 already. At 1.3 right in the back at $1.3 million. The bid is at $1,300,000. $1,400,000 now. Barry's bid. $1,400,000 against you, sir. Would you like 1.5? $1,400,000 is the bid against you now. $1,400,000. The bid is ahead of you. $1,400,000. $1,500,000 now. Barry against you. $1,500,000. Shall we go 1.6? $1,500,000 now. The bid is at $1,500,000. $1,500,000. It's standing at $1,500,000. $1,500,000. Shall we go 1.6? $1,500,000. 1.6. $1,600,000 now. Against you again at $1,600,000. $1,600,000 is the bid against you. $1,600,000. Shall we go 1.7? $1,700,000. $1,700,000 out of it. Is at $1,700,000. Still standing here in Miami in the room at $1,700,000. It's your bid, sir. Thank you. At $1,750,000, I'll take $1,750,000. Can we go 1.8? $1,750,000. Shall we go 1.8? $1,800,000 now. The bid is at $1,800,000. $1,800,000 now. Can we go 50? $1,800,000 now. It's right against you. $1,850,000. $1,850,000 now. The bid is at $1,850,000 now. Any advance at $1,850,000. Well, give me 1.9. $1,850,000 is that a bid? Thank you. $1,900,000. $1,900,000 now. Can we go 50 again? $1,900,000. The bid is at $1,950,000 now. Against you. Thank you. $1,950,000. Shall we go 2? $1,950,000 now. At $1,950,000, any advance at $1,950,000 now. Can we go 2? $1,950,000 now. $2 million is the bid at $2 million. $2 million is the bid at $2 million at $2 million. Any advance at $2 million now. The bid is at $2 million. Any advance at 2? $2 million and the bid is at 2. Any advance in the phones as well at $2 million and going once at $2 million. Going twice at $2 million. The bid is at $2 million now. Fair warning at $2 million now. $2 million is the bid ahead of you. $2 million. And 50. That's a bid now. It's your bid at $2,050,000 now, Whitney. It's against you now, sir, at $2,050,000. $2,050,000 is the bid at $2,050,000 now. The bid is at $2,050,000. $2,050,000 is the bid at $2,050,000. $2,050,000 now and selling all the way at $2,050,000. $2,050,000 is selling the car, sir. It's against you. Would you like $2,001,000? $2,050,000 and selling at $2,050,000. Any advance at $2,050,000 then? The bid is at $2,050,000. Any advance at $2,050,000 then? I'm selling the car at $2,050,000. Roll down at $2,050,000 going once. At $2,050,000 going twice at $2,050,000 and selling at $2,050,000 to you, Whitney, at $2,050,000. $2,050,000. Thank you very much. 5011.
Well, there we go. That is lot 17, and next is lot 18. From the supercars of the present day, we go back to the supercar of the 1930s, the 1938 BMW 328 Special Competition Roadster. The BMW 328 is, of course, one of the most advanced cars of its time, very sought after, but this is not just any BMW 328. This is the Special Competition Roadster, built showing on the screen, built by the competition department with the high compression engine, light and bodywork, and contested in some of the greatest events worldwide.
Some
Playing the
of the
video. Do we
greatest
have sound on the
events.
video?
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. The 328 Special Competition Roadster right there on your screen. And we're going to open the bidding on this lot, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to start the bidding here with me at $859,000. $900,000 for the BMW at 900. 900,000. Now 950. Thank you, I have. 950,000. 1 million on the left. Well, thank you very much. At 1 million, it's against you now. 1 million is the bid ahead of you at 1 million. 1 million now. 1 million now. Can we go 1-1? 1 million thousand is the bid. 1,100,000 will be next. 1,000,001 is the bid against you now. Shall we go 1-2? At 1,100,000 now. No? Would 50 help again? Yes? 1,150,000. 1,150,000. Can we go 1-2? At 1,150,000 now. 1,200,000. Shall we go 1,250? 1,200,000 now. 1,250 is bid. 1,250,000 now. 1,250,000 now. Any advance? Shall we go 1-3? 1,200,000. 1,300,000 now. At 1,300,000, would you like to go another 50? 1,300,000. One more time. Why not? At 1,300,000 out of it is at 1,300,000. 1,300,000 now. 1,300,000. And are we done at 1,300,000? Fair warning. At 1,300,000 then, with the gavel up at 1,300,000, going once at 1,300,000 and twice at 1,300,000 at 1,300,000. 1,300,000 for the BMW, lot number 19.
Lot number 19, well, you know, one of those cars that shows that the art of coach building is still alive and well. It's Zagato here with the DB7 GT Coupe by Zagato, harking back to the, of course, the DB4 GT Zagato of the 1960s. This one is one of only a handful in the United States, 14,000 miles, and here to sell with no reserve.
With no reserve, and we're going to start the bidding here, ladies and gentlemen. I have the bids here with me already at 70, 75, 80,000 I have. 80,000 is the bid with me. 150,000, thank you very much. 150,000 now, with Rupert's bidder at 150,000. Any advance at 150,000 now, selling all the way at 150,000. 150,000 online against you as well. Would you like to make it 160? 150 is Rupert's bidder at 150,000 then, with the gavel up at 150,000 now. Against you in the room at 150 for the Aston Martin Zagato at 150,000. Am I selling the car then at 150,000 and going once at 150,000 and twice at 150,000? Rupert, it's your bidder at 150 and selling at 150,000 only at 150,000. Rupert, thank you very much. 324, 150,000.
Lot number 20 now, and bang up to date with the 2023 Ferrari SF90 Spider. We've got this one on display in the 72 Club, showing on the videos there for you rather than on the track. And these are absolute rocket ships. 1,000 horsepower from the hybrid drivetrain, and this is not just any SF90 Spider. This was tailor-made with the Assetto Fiorano package and $300,000 of options on it.
Thank you very much, Richard. Yes, the SF90 Spider from 2023. And we're going to open the bidding here with me. I have the bidding here with me at 550,000. 550,000 for the Ferrari. That's a bid, 600,000. Thank you very much. 600,000 I have with Ryan. 600 is Ryan's bidder at 600,000 now. 600, will give me 650. 650,000 is against you, Ryan. 650, will you give me 7? 650 is the bid against you now. At 650,000 now. Next is 700, Ryan. 650,000 now. The bid is at 650,000, will give me 7. 700 I have on the phone. 700 is now on the phone with Pierre at 700,000 now. The bid is at 700,000 with Pierre on the phone at 700,000. 700,000 is the bid at 700,000. 750 against you now, back in the room. Against you, Pierre, back in the room at 750. 750 is back in the room. It's your bid, sir, at 750,000. 750,000 is the bid against you, Pierre, at 750. It's in the room at 750,000. 750,000 is the bid, 750,000 now. Against you, Pierre, and it's selling in the room at 750,000. 750, your bid, sir. Any advance on the phone at 750,000, the car is selling at 750,000. 750,000 now. Ropes against you, Pierre, well, 750 and online too. 700 then.
So don't forget, these cars, Pierre, tell them, these cars lap Fiorano faster than a LaFerrari.
There you go, faster. You made a good purchase there, sir. I mean, if you get it. 750,000, Pierre. Are you done? At 750,000. The car is selling at 750,000. I'll take 780 if it helps, but you have to be quick. 750,000. The bid's yours, sir, at 750,000. And going once at 750,000, and twice at 750, then selling, then all the way at 750,000. Your bid, sir, at $750,000. Is that a bid still? At 750, Barry. It's in the room, and yours, sir. Well done, 750,000. Well done.
Celebration.
And you were number 288. There we go, 388. 750,000.
Celebrations here in Miami as we move on. We've got a video.
Yes.
Wow, an added lot here in the sale, a late edition, but a great edition. This is the 2019 Porsche 935, Porsche's take on the track-only supercar. 77 of these were built using the GT2 RS base with this carbon fiber bodywork, pure race car underneath, harking back to the 935 of the 1970s and less than 50 miles on the odometer.
A stunning piece, ladies and gentlemen. We're thrilled to be offering that to you here tonight, this Porsche 935. And we are going to open the bidding, ladies and gentlemen, for this lot. We're going to open the bidding here with me at $1 million, straight away at $1 million, straight in at $1 million. $1 million is the bid at $1 million now. $1 million, will give me 1-1. 1-1, thank you. I have you at $1,100,000 now. The bid is at $1,100,000. Your bid at $1,100,000. We'll give you 1-2 at $1,200,000 is against you. $1,200,000 now. Can we go 1-3? $1,200,000 bid is against you. $1,200,000 now. 1,250 against you. $1,250,000. Would you like 1-3? $1,300,000. $1,300,000 now. Against you, $1,300,000 back in the room at $1,300,000. $1,300,000 is the bid against you, Adrian, at $1,300,000 now. $1,300,000. $1,300,000. That's a helicopter coming over. Was that a bid as well? At $1,300,000. It's your bid, sir. At $1,300,000 now. $1,350,000 is next. $1,300,000 is against you. $1,300,000. $1,350,000. $1,350,000 now on the phone at $1,350,000. $1,350,000 now. $1,400,000. Thank you. At $1,400,000 against you, Adrian. $1,400,000 now. The bid is at $1,400,000. Shall we go $1,450,000? $1,400,000 ahead of you at $1,400,000 now. $1,400,000 in the room at $1,400,000. The bid is at $1,400,000 now. It is a stunning car at $1,400,000.
700 horsepower from its twin-turbo flat six and ready to go to any racetrack near you and demolish just about anything else on the track.
Absolutely. $1,400,000 is the bid against you. Adrian, $1,400,000 ahead of you. Would you like to bid? $1,400,000 now. Against you at $1,400,000, shall we go? At $1,400,000. $1,400,000 now. $1,400,000. How are you bidding? At $1,400,000. The bid is at $1,400,000 now. $1,400,000 now. $1,450,000. $1,450,000 now. $1,450,000 now. It's $1,450,000 is against you both now. $1,450,000. Looking for $1,500,000. At $1,500,000. The bid is at $1,500,000 now. $1,500,000 at $1,500,000. $1,500,000 now. Shall we go $150,000? $1,550,000. $1,550,000. Thank you. $1,550,000 now. Next is 1.6 at $1,550,000. The bid is at $1,550,000. $1,550,000 now. At $1,550,000. Are we all done at $1,550,000 then? The gavel is up at $1,550,000 now. Fair warning at $1,550,000 with the gavel up at $1,500,000. $1,550,000 going once. At $1,550,000 going twice. At $1,550,000. At $1,550,000. Well done. Lot number
21 next. It is Porsche time again here with the 2004 Carrera GT. These have got a reputation as one of the last of the true analog supercars. 5-litre V10 engine, manual transmission, 8,000 RPM. There is nothing that sounds like a Carrera GT. This one, just over 4,700 miles, looked after, freshly serviced, and the last of the breed of those analog supercars.
Thank you very much. The Porsche Carrera GT. And we are going to start, ladies and gentlemen, the bid on this stunning car. We're going to open the bidding here with me at 800, 850, 900,000. 900,000 I have already. 900,000 bid is with me at 900. 950 is your bid. 950. 1 million is against you. 1 million is ahead of you. Was that a bid? Yes? 1 million one? 1 million one is bid now. 1 million one, and all the way in the back at 1 million one, and against you, ma'am, at 1 million one. Would you like to make it 1 2? 1 million 100,000 is the bid in the back at 1 million 100,000 now. 1 million one, it's your bid seated at 1 million one. 1 million one, 1 million 1 2, 150 I'll take. 1 million 150. Would you like 1 2? 1 million 150. No. We just started, sir. At 1 million 150. The bid is at 1 million 150. At 1 million 150 now. The bid is at 1 million 150. Shall we go 1 2? 1 million 150,000. Yes, was that a bid? Was that bond 2? 1 million 2 then. The bid is at 1 million 200,000 now. 1 million 200,000 now. 1 million 2 is against you now. It's right there at 1 million 2. Can we go 50? 1 million 2 is the bid. At 1 million 2 still in the room. 1 million 250 against you. 1 million 250,000. 1 million 250,000. The bid is at 1 million 2. At 1 million 250,000 now. Shall we go 1 3? 1 million 250,000 now. The bid is at 1 million 250,000. Any advance on the phones as well at 1 million 250,000 now. 1 million 250,000. The bid is at 1 million 250 now. 1 million 2. One more time, sir. 1 million 250 and 1 million 250,000 then. The gavel is up at 1 million 250,000 for the Porsche Carrera. At 1 million 250 going once at 1 million 250,000 and twice at 1 million 250,000 at 1 million 250,000. 1 million 250,000. Thank you.
Well, lot number 22 now. Earlier we had the Ferrari SP30, and now we offer the car that it is based off, the 2010 599 GTO Gran Turismo Omologato. At sale room notice here, complete annual service undertaken by Ferrari Fort Lauderdale prior to coming to the sale, and the model year is 2011. I just say that, not 2010, 2011. Less than 3,000 miles and a Platinum Award winner at the 2023 Cavallino Classic, which shows just how good it is.
Thank you very much. And we're opening the bidders, ladies and gentlemen, on that lot. We're going to start the bidding here with me at 450, 480, 480,000 only, at 480,000. 500,000 I have. Thank you very much. 500,000 is the bid. At 500,000 now. The bid is at 500,000 against you on the phones as well. Internet. At 500,000. 550 is against you, sir. 550 online. 600,000 on the phone at 600,000 against you both at 600,000. Who'll give me 650 first? 600,000 is the bid. At 600,000 now. The bid is on the phone at 650,000 against you both at 650 now online. Is that a bid, ma'am? At 650,000 against you, Pierre. 700,000 I have. Pierre's bid at 700,000. 700,000 now is against you both at 700,000. 750 ahead of you at 750,000. 750,000 is the bid at 750,000. 750,000 is the bid. 775. 775 is back on the phone at 775. 775,000 now. 775 is Pierre's bid at 775. 800 is next, but it's selling at 775. 775 is the bid at 775 now. 790,000. And the way how you were screaming it is you were like, that bid is going to be taken by him. 790. Would you like to make it 800, Pierre? The bid is at 700. And sir, I haven't forgotten about you either. At 790,000. 790,000 now. It's Louis' bid at 790. 790,000 then. 790,000 against you. 800,000. 800,000, Louis. 800,000 is the bid. 800,000 now. The bid is at 800,000. Shall we go 810? 800,000 then. 800 online as well. 810,000. 810,000. Can we go 820? 810,000 now. Against you, Pierre. 810,000 against you. 810.000 contro di te. Visto che è una Ferrari. Facciamo 820? 810,000. Can we go 820? 810,000 then with the gavel up. It's Louis' bid and he's selling the car to Louis at 810,000 then. Going once at 810,000 in the room as well. Going twice at 810,000. It's against you, Louis, Pierre. It's the bid ahead of you. It's Louis' bid at 810,000. Are you sure? 810,000. Then it's once at 810 and twice at 810. Louis, your bid at 810,000 at $810,000. 810,000, 6054. 810,000, 6054.
Lot 23, I think we have a video here for this lot, the Chiron. There it is. If the Veyron redefined the hypercar game, the Chiron saw it and raised it. 1,500 horsepower, 260 miles an hour in this fantastic Bugatti color scheme, Glacier White with the blue carbon. This car has had one owner from new and only 1,300 miles on it. With the speed key, fabulous condition, and one of the greatest performance cars of this generation.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. The Bugatti Chiron from 2019. Now the Bugatti Chiron. There we go. Very excited that we can offer that to you, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to open the bidding here with me at 1,900,000. The bid is at 1,900,000 now. 1,900,000, and who'll give me 2? 1,900,000. 2 million I have. 2 million I have. Rupert on the phone at 2 million. Thank you very much. 2 million now. 2 million. The bid is at Rupert's bid at 2 million. 2,100,000 is against you, Roops. At 2,100,000 now. 2,100,000. Can we go to 2? 2,200,000 with Pierre. 2,200,000. Pierre's bid at 2,200,000. 2,300,000. 2,300,000 now. With Rupert at 2,300,000. At 2,300,000. Pierre against you and against you as well, Whitney at 2,300,000. It's Rupert's bid at 2,300,000. 2,400,000. 2,400,000 now. Against you now, Rupes. 2,400,000. 2,400,000. Pierre against you as well as 2,400,000. The bid is at 2,400,000. 2,400,000 with Whitney at 2,400,000. 2,400,000 now. Against you both at 2,400,000. 2,500,000. At 2,500,000, Whitney. Against you at 2,500,000. The bid is against you, Whitney, at 2,500,000. Will you give me 2,600,000? 2,500,000 is the bid with Pierre and Rupert as well at 2,500,000. 2,500,000. It's against you, Rupes. It's Pierre's bid at 2,500,000 and against you, Whitney, at 2,500,000. Rupert, 2,500,000 ahead of you at 2,500,000. 2,500,000 is Pierre's bid at 2,500,000. Will you give me 2,600,000? 2,500,000 now. Bid is against you, Rupert, at 2,500,000 and against Whitney at 2,500,000. 2,600,000. Thank you very much. 2,600,000, Pierre, against you, 2,600,000. At $2,600,000 now. 2,600,000. Will you give me 2,700,000? 2,600,000 now. The bid is at 2,600,000. Pierre, will you give me 2,700,000? 2,600,000 is the bid at 2,600,000 now. 2,600,000 now. Whitney's bid is at 2,600,000 and against you in the room as well at $2,600,000. 2,600,000. 2,700,000 against you both now. 2,700,000. 2,700,000 now. 2,700,000. The bid is at 2,700,000. Will you give me 2,800,000? 2,700,000, Whitney, against you. Will you give me 2,800,000? 2,700,000 is the bid. At 2,700,000 now ahead of you and Pierre as well. 2,700,000. You'll give me 2,800,000 first. At 2,700,000 now. The bid is at 2,700,000 now. 2,700,000 against you both at 2,700,000. 750,000. 2,750,000 I'll take. 2,750,000. I'll take it at 2,700,000. Was that a bid? At 2,750,000 is bid. 2,750,000. Can we go to 8? At 2,750,000. The bid is at 2,700,000. 2,750,000. 2,800,000 against you, Pierre. 2,800,000 against you. At 2,800,000 against you. Would you like to go 850,000? 2,800,000 is the bid against you at 2,800,000. 2,800,000 now. The bid is against you at 2,800,000. 2,800,000 then. Still ahead of you at 2,800,000 and 2,850,000 is next. At 2,800,000. The bid is at 2,800,000. Any advance? Whitney. Are we out? At 2,800,000. And Rupert at 2,800,000. The bid is at 2,800,000 then. Fair warning at 2,800,000. At 2,800,000. He knocks me off. At 2,800,000. At $2,800,000. 2,800,000. 2,800,000. Richard.
Lot number 24 now. It is the 1955 Lancia Aurelia B24S Spider America. This shows really just how well the Italians do style. As Rupert was telling me earlier, these cars are a joy to drive and a beauty to look at. Pininfarina styling. And once again, this is not just any B24 Spider America. This has had $500,000 spent on the restoration. It has never been shown since the restoration. It is ready for the concourse lawns this summer with a new owner.
And what does say Miami? This says Miami all the way, ladies and gentlemen. Stunning weather. Drive the car with the open top, obviously. And we're going to open the bidding here with me straight away at 650,000. 650,000 is the bid at 700,000 I have. 700,000 now. At 700,000 now. Any advance at 700,000 now? The bid is at 750. 750,000 now. 750. Shall we go 800? 750,000. 800. 800 I have. 800,000 now. The bid is at $800,000. At 800. Can we go 850? $800,000 Roadster bids at 800,000. 800,000. Now it's your bid at 800. No, I haven't. 800,000. 825 against you. Shall we go 850? 825 I've taken. 825 is the bid at 825,000. 825 now. The bid's 850. 850. Shall we go 875? 850. Shall we go 875? Is bid 875. 875,000 now. 875,000. Bids at 875. Would you like to go 900? 875,000 now. What do you say? One more time? What do you think? 875 is against you at 875,000. 875 then. The bid's at 875,000 now. Are you sure? At 875,000 then. 875,000 now. The bid is at 875, looking for 900 next at 875. 875,000 then. Going once at 875,000. And twice at 875,000. Fair warning at 875,000 at $875,000. 875.
Well, lot number 25 now, the SLS, Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG Coupe from 2011. Undoubtedly the spiritual successor to that iconic car, the 300SL Gullwing. This one we've got on display over in the race house. I hope you've had a chance to have a look at it. It's showing up on the screens for you here on the video. This car, once again, no ordinary SLS. When the Black Series came out, the owner wanted his car to look with that visual presence of the Black Series, sourced a body kit to get it fitted up and match the Black Series for presence. But please note, if you would rather it was the standard slim body, all the original panels come with the car. It's got 4,000 miles, numerous options, and it's here to sell with no reserve.
With no reserve, ladies and gentlemen. So why don't we open the bid at, I don't know, half, 100. Who'll give me 100,000 then? 100,000 I have. That's the bid, 100 right in front of me. Bet against you, Barry. My bid is right at 100,000. I've got 100. How are you, sir? 110,000. 110. 120. 120 against. Nope. Half bid. 130 I have. 130. 140. 150. 150,000. 55. 160. 65. 170. 170,000. The bid is at 170,000. Now your bids are at 170,000. Are you sure? 170,000. And the bid is at 170,000. 175. 180,000. $180,000 against you now, Adrian. 180. Thank you, sir. 180,000. The bid's at 180,000. 180,000. Your bid, sir, and selling at 180,000. 180,000 now. It's all the way in front at 180,000 and 180,000. Then going once at 180,000. Is that a bid? 185. Thank you. Are you out, sir? 185 then. The bid is standing at 185,000 now. 185,000 now. The bid is standing at 180, seated now at 185,000 then. Against you, Adrian, as well. 185 is in the room and selling all the way at 185,000 then. Going once at 185 and twice at 185,000 and 185,000 and selling. No, I'm going to go 190. I'm going to have to get 190. 185 is the bid. 185 is the bid. 185. Would you like 190? 185 then. Going once at 185. And twice at 185 and selling all the way at 185,000, 185,000. 185,000, I have you, sir. 185,000. And we're good. 194. 185,000.
194.
194. And we're going to go.
Well, on from the spiritual successor to the 300SL Gullwing to the OG. These are rightly considered one of the true blue chip collector's cars. Again, showing here on the screens, they are very worried about us getting any oil on the track, so they won't let us bring out some of the older cars for you, but you can see it on the screen here. It is recently been toured, obviously running and driving, and very, very smart car. And sensibly upgraded with the 300SL Roadster engine, the slightly later engine, and restored by JeanDenis, including fitting air conditioning, which I'm sure you will know is an essential in these Gullwing cars.
100%. We're going to open the bidding, ladies and gentlemen, with me at 800, 850, 900,000, 900,000, 900,000, 900,000, 950. Thank you. 1 million. 1 million now, right up front. I have you, sir. 1 million is the bid against you now. In effect, it's already in front at 1 million. 1 million and 1 million and 50. I'll take 1 million 50. 1 million 50. Would you like 1 2? 1 million 50 is the bid against you. 1 million 50 now. It's ahead of you. 1 million 50. Would you like 1 2? 1 million 50 is the bid at 1 million 50 now. 1 million 50, 1 million 100, 1 million 2 with Rupert's bidder. 1 million 2 with Rupert at 1 million 2 now. 1 million 2, 1 million 200,000. Would you like 250? 1 million 200,000 now. 1 million 200,000 now. 1 million 250. against you at 1,250,000. 1,250,000. Shall we go 1-3? 1,250,000 now. The bid is at 1,250,000. 1,250,000. The bid is against you. 1,003,000. Seated in the back, thank you, I have you at 1,003,000. It's against you in front. Would you like 50? 1,300,000 and the bid is against you now. 1,350,000. 1,350,000 now. At 1,350,000, can we go 1-4? 1,350,000, the bid is against you now. 1,350,000. Now we would need to go 1-4. 1,350,000 is the bid ahead of you. 1,350,000. 1,400,000. 1,400,000 for the Gullwing at 1,400,000, Richard.
Yeah, absolutely. This car has been in some of the best collections in the United States. Obviously, don't forget that air conditioning. That's the only real flaw in the Gullwings as standard, and it's been fixed in this car, and of course, upgraded with that 300 SL Roadster engine.
1,450,000 now. The bid is at 1,450,000. Right there at 1,450,000. It's against you now. 1,450,000. The bid is at 1,450,000 now. At 1,450,000 now. We'll give me 1.5. 1,450,000 now. It's on the phone with Louis at 1,450,000 and selling all the way at 1,450,000. 1,450,000 then. 1,450,000 then. Louis bid at 1,450,000 then. Going once at 1,450,000. And twice at 1,450,000, and fair warning at 1,450,000, and selling at 1,450,000 and 1,450,000. Louis, thank you, 5012, 1,450,000.
Well, lot number 27 now. It is Porsche time again here in Miami, and these Gunter Works 911s are some of the best executed resto mod 911s out there, taking the 993 platform and dialing everything up to the absolute maximum. Carbon fiber body, 4-litre engine. This example is the Brooklyn Commission. Has only 4,000 miles recorded, is one of only 25 built. And yeah, 400 horsepower from the flat six. Performance to back up those incredible wide body looks on the car there.
Fantastic. Exactly, ladies and gentlemen. Can take it straight out on the track here. Well, I mean, not tomorrow, of course. Obviously, we're going to open the bidding here with me, ladies and gentlemen. With me at, let me see, 650,000. 700,000 I have. That's your bid, man. 750,000. Standing at 750,000 now. 750,000 now. Is the bid standing at 750? 800,000 now. Back with the lady at 800,000 now. 800,000 is against you now. 800,000 now. The lady is at 800,000, Gordon. That's the lady's bid at 800,000. 850 is against you. 850 is against you. 850 is ahead of you. What would you say, ma'am? Shall we go one more time? At 850 now, the bid is against you at 850,000. 850,000. What do you think? 850, the bid is at 850,000 then. At 850,000 now. Would 880 help? 850. Shall we go 880? What do you say? I know. Both of you. 850 then, the bid is against you at 850,000. Would you like to make it 880? 850,000 then, that's your bid then at 850,000 then. The bid is at 850,000. 880 is now standing. 880 against you both at 880,000. 880,000 now. 880,000 now, the bid is at 880,000. 880,000 now. 900,000. 900,000. What do you say, 920? 900,000. Shall we go 920? 900,000. The bid is ahead of you at 900. At 900,000 now. 900,000. Are you still with me at 900? 900,000. The bid is at 900,000 now. 900,000 now for the Porsche at 900,000.
Don't forget, these cars built here, stripped down to every last nut and bolt in the USA. The 993 platform, and they are fast as well. One of these Gunter Works 911s lapped Laguna Seca within 0.2 seconds of a McLaren P1, 1,000 horsepower hybrid supercar, which shows just how well developed they really are.
Exactly. Against you both at 900. Who'll give me 920 first? 900,000 then. The bid is at 900,000. 900,000. 900,000 then. With the gavel up, going once at 900,000, going twice at 900,000, fair warning at 900, at 900,000, at $900,000. 900,000 now. Thank you very much, 900,000.
Wow, lot number 28 now. Well, we saw the Porsche 935 earlier. Porsche's take on the track, only supercar, and now we get to see how Ford does it, and they do it in fantastic style with this, the 2020 Ford GT Mark II, sounding in excellent voice there. These were built by Multimatic, and starting with the Ford GT as a base and using inspiration from their Le Mans class-winning Ford GT race cars. This is the no-holds-barred, unlimited track day special.
Thank you very much. The 2024 GT Mark II, and we're going to open a bidding here with me, ladies and gentlemen, at 650, 700,000, at $700,000, at 700,000, 750. Thank you, 750 I have. 750,000 now. Is that 800? 750 is the bid at 750,000. 750,000. 800. 800,000 is against you. 800,000. Would you like to go 850? 800,000 now. The bid is at 800,000. Any advance at 800,000 now? 800,000 now. 850. 850. Can we go 900? 850,000 now. The bid is at 850,000. 850,000 now. The bid is at 850. 850,000. It's your bid. It's against you at 850. Shall we go 9? What do you say? $850,000. The bid is at 850. 850 now. 900,000. Against you both at 9 now. 900,000. The bid is at $900,000. Any advance at 900? $900,000. The bid is at 9. At 900,000 now. $900,000. Any advance at 900? At $900,000 then. The bid is at 900 for the 4GT at $900,000 only. Any advance at 900? 900,000 then. The bid is at 900 and the gavel is up at 900. 900,000 then. Going once at 900. Online as well. Are you still with me? 900. 920 is next. 900 then. The bid is at 900. Set the clock also online for 920 at 900,000. $900,000 and the bid is going once at 900 and twice at 900. 900,000. Fair warning at 900,000 at $900,000. 900,000.
Ladies and gentlemen, be careful because the next car is loud. I will let it introduce itself. You might want to put your fingers in your ears in the front row because we're bringing up the NASCAR. Well, what a slice of America we have here. I don't even need to introduce it because with a noise like that, it introduces itself. This is the 2022 Ford Mustang NASCAR Next Gen Cup car. We believe the first Next Gen Cup car available for you to own. It was raced at the Daytona 500 in 2022 and sounds in very good voice. Shall we say shake and bake?
Shake and bake. Absolutely. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Shake and bake. And we're going to open the bidding here with me. It's without reserve. We're going to be $150,000 for the NASCAR, ladies and gentlemen. 150 opening up at 150,000. Looking for 150. 150 now. Looking for 150,000 now. 150 is bid. No. 150 I have right up front. 150,000 now. The bid is at 150,000. And the advance at 150. 150,000 straight up front at 150,000. 150,000 only at 150,000. And selling, ladies and gentlemen, all the way. Is that a bid? 150,000 now. Would you like 160, sir? For the NASCAR. Why not? Did you hear it? Couldn't have missed it. 150 is right in front. I have it selling at 150,000. 150,000. And the bid is at 150,000 then. 150,000. And going once at 150,000. Twice at 150,000. Fair warning, it's with you, sir. It's against you, Ryan. 150 and selling at 150,000 at $150,000. 150,000, 351. Thank you very much. 150,000.
Well, on to lot 30, the last lot in today's sale here, ladies and gentlemen, and what a lot it is. It is the 1999 Nissan Skyline R34 GTR, but again, it's not just any R34 GTR. This is the N1, one of 38 made. We will let the NASCAR get out of the way. It is one of 38 built. When produced, it was the lightest, the fastest, the most powerful production car, and this one has been modified further as a tribute to the Mines demo car. It has got 650 horsepower.
Thank you very much. And the Nissan, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to open a bidding here with me. Open a bidding straight away at 280, 300,000 I have. 300,000 now. The bid is at $300,000 at 300. It'll give me 320. 300,000 now. The bid is at $300,000 for the Nissan at 300,000. $300,000 then. The bid is at 300,000. 300,000 now. 320, 350, 350 now. The bid is at 350,000 now. Absentee at $350,000 and selling at 350. $350,000 and the car is at 350 and selling at 350,000. $350,000 now. Are you bidding? Or are you just filming? At 350 then. The bid is at 350,000 and selling at 350,000 and going once at 350,000 and twice at 350,000 at 350,000 and selling at 350 at $350,000. 350,000, 6108. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your participation. We're thrilled to be here. Obviously, there's a little bit of stuff going on tomorrow as well, so do come back for the race. And do come back and see us tomorrow in our tent and talk to us about some of our upcoming sales. We've got Quill in August, ladies and gentlemen. We've got Monaco next week in Monaco. And we will see you very shortly again here soon also in Miami. Thank you very much.